Carol, you win game number 1. Chris, you have to win this game to stay in the match. First player to win 2 games plays the big money cards. And Lacey's dealt out the cards in the same deck. So let's begin. Game number 2. Question for you, Chris. We surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, have you ever gone on a blind date with a 1? How many bachelors said they have gone on a blind date with a 1?
A 1, that's pretty low. I don't think I've ever gone on a blind date with a 1. I think it's got to be a fairly low number. I'll say 21.
21 out of 100 bachelors have gone on a blind date with a 1. Carol, will it be higher or lower than that?
Bob, I think that it's going to be a little bit lower because really blind dates are kind of out in this day and age. So I think it's going to be lower.
You think it'll be lower than that?
Lower than 21.
You think so? When I was younger, the closest I ever came from going out with a 10, I went out with 5 2s. The actual number of bachelors who have gone on a blind date with a 1 is 19. It was lower. Why do I do those things? Why? Carol, you have control. Here it is. Here's your card. It's a 5.
Oh, change it.
Change a 5? The 5 is now an 8. Oh, the cards are bad.
Let's try lower.
Lower than the 8. The card is a king. No. That means that, Chris, you get to play.
Something good
and here's your card, king.
That looks good. Lower than the king.
Lower than the king. Here it comes. Deuce.
Oh, finally, a 2 works for me. Higher than the 2.
Higher than the deuce. It's a 6.
I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on the 6? All right.
Yeah.
He'll freeze right there. Protects his position. He only has 2 more cards to turn over to win this game. And let's go to the next question. For you, Carol. Okay. We surveyed 100 first graders. We asked them, have you ever heard your dad tell a fib? How many first graders said they've heard Daddy fib?
Well,
you should be an expert on this one.
I think I'm an expert on this one. Boys and girls in first grade think that their dads really tell the truth all the time. And I don't think that that's going to be a very high number that they said that.
What do you think it'll be?
I think it's going to be a fairly low number. I think it's going to be 32.
32 out of 100 first graders said they've heard Daddy fib. Higher or lower, Chris?
I think they know better. I think they know what a fib is. I think it's going to be higher than that.
Higher than the 32, huh? Yeah. Actual number of first graders who have heard their dad fib is 14. No, it wasn't higher. It was lower. All right, Carol, once again, you have control.
Could you change that card?
Boy,
please?
will I ever. The 8 will now become a 6.
Oh, not better. Let's try higher.
Higher than the 6. Your card is an 8.
Oh,
you're being plagued.
Let's go.
What are you going to do?
Let's go higher.
She's going on. Higher than the 8. It's a king.
Let's go lower.
Lower than the king. It's a 9.
Oh, let's freeze.
Freeze on the 9. She got chicken right there, and I don't blame her. Okay. We'll pause with these words. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks in just a moment. And that's about all the time we have for today. We'll pick this game up next time. So, for Lacey, Susanna, I'm Bob, and Bob Hilton also, who's joining us today. We say thank you for watching Card Sharks, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a travel cosmetic bag and lead press-on nails. Full nails with super stick tabs for long, perfect nails in seconds. Lead press-on nails and a calculator. And scrub-free Pine Fresh all-purpose cleaner. It cleans without scrubbing, scratching, or...